Let's have a look at what is up for vote in May's Lush Kitchen subscription box. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. I'm desperately seeking dopamine. This month looks to be quite exciting. It's a real mix of products. So yeah, I'm really excited to show you what there is there. So if you're new to the Lush Kitchen subscription boxes and you're not quite sure how it works, what happens is between the 25th and the 5th of the following month, the items that could potentially be in the Lush Kitchen box for the following month are up for vote. So you have an opportunity to log on for about 10 days or so, depending how many days are in that month, and vote on the 6 items. You either swipe left or swipe right, and at least 3 or 4 of those 6 items will then be in your box. So what you choose won't necessarily be in the box. It depends what everyone else votes for, if that makes sense. So you don't get to specify what's in your particular box, but you do get a say. And then it's a fun surprise when the box arrives. So when I went on this month to have a look at what was up for vote, I'm just going to paint a picture and describe to you what I could see. You've got, when you log on, you've got 6 boxes that are flashing up with just a snapshot of the products, and you get a bit of fun sort of guessing what they might be. So this month I noticed there was a green soap with what looked like chamomile flowers on. I was happy to see that. There was a pink bath bomb that looked like it was speckled with pink, blue and green. There was a brownish beige shampoo bar with what I thought was a mint leaf on, and I was hoping it wasn't going to be like do you guys remember Soak and Float shampoo bar? I think it smelled really bad, to me at least, but I think it was like good for dandruff or something. I don't think they've got that anymore. Next up, there was like what looked like a forest green kind of coloured shower gel. I was intrigued by that. A green bubble bar with what looked like candy flowers on, and something pink that I couldn't tell what it was. So I made some notes here. I was like, oh, is it a scrub? Is it a shower smoothie? Is it a lip balm? What could it be? So jump ahead. The first thing I then got to vote on was the soap, and I was right, it was chamomile flowers on there. And this soap is called Soap Sod, so it's a bright and cheery soap adorned with chamomile flowers with a creamy lavender and nettle lather that's as fresh as an alpine meadow at sunrise. And if you've been here before, you know that the idea of bathing in a beautiful lush green meadow is just what I like to hear. I love the descriptions that Lush do. It's one of the elements of buying things from Lush that I really enjoy, and what I really enjoy about using their products is really, you know, they set the scene. It's nice. It's a whole experience with Lush stuff. And the ingredients for this soap is water, rapeseed and coconut oil, glycerin, propylene glycol, perfume, extra virgin coconut oil, lavender absolute, lavender oil, nettle absolute, gardenia extract, titanium dioxide, dried Roman chamomile flowers, and some other bits and bobs towards the end there, things like colours and whatnot. And yeah, this sounds lovely. It's another lavender soap. We did have a lavender soap relatively recently with Ooh La La, but it does sound, you know, quite different. It's nettle in there, so it's like a green and lavender smell, whereas the Ooh La La soap was rosemary and lavender with grape juice in there as well. I do really like Ooh La La, and I tend to like lavender products, so I'm excited. I'm hoping this one will be in the box. I do like a nice bit of soap from Lush for sure. It saves me buying, you know, plastic pump bottles or, you know, cheaper soap. It's nice to have. It's a treat. Okay, so yes, I voted for Soap Sod soap. That sounds lovely. Next up is Supernova bath bomb, which was that specialty bath bomb I mentioned. And in the description, I've got my notes here, just FYI, as always. I have a variety of notebooks. It's whichever one I've got to hand that I make my notes in. So we have got Supernova bath bomb. It says, elevate bath time and prepare to party with a champagne scented galaxy of sweet wild orange, boozy wine lees and zingy lime oils. It's got sodium bicarbonate, citric acid, perfume, ammonium lauryl sulfate, sweet wild orange oil, lime oil, wine lees oil, wafer paper. Ooh, that'll be confetti. I think I have had this bath bomb before. When I was writing this, I'm pretty sure this they're describing the scent of the Golden Wonder Bath Bomb or Celebrate scent. Yes, lovey? Okay, so my daughter just interrupted us for a sec. So I was just realising that I was just realising that Supernova Bath Bomb is one that I've had before, I'm pretty certain. But this, when it said wafer paper in there, I'm thinking maybe it's got confetti in it, which makes sense. If it's like a supernova, it's like a pew. And I think I've had this before. Sounds like they're describing the scent of Celebrate, or I'm out of breath from climbing the stairs. I need to get fitter this year. Celebrate, or the Golden Wonder Bath Bomb, that fragrance, with it being that sort of champagne-y, orangey, limey, fresh boozy smell. Sounds lovely. And when I read wafer paper, I was like, oh, I wonder if there's like a message inside, which there could be, but it's just reminded me, I think there was a bath bomb that had paper inside, like streamers, like confetti, like, you know, like those party poppers that explode out bits of paper. I think that might be that. Anyway, so yeah, this does just sound like the Celebrate scent. So I can see maybe some people not voting for this because it's a scent we've had before and, you know, is available at different points in the year with Christmas and things quite often. But I voted for this because it is one of my favourite fragrances, and I'm getting to the end of my Celebrate body spray. I don't have any bath bombs with it in. I just have the Golden Wonder soap, one left from Christmas time, so it would be nice to have this. This sounds like a nice bath bomb. Golden Wonder bath bomb is one of my favourites. I just haven't bought anything like it in a while because they do tend to be on the pricier side as well. So yeah, next up was that green bubble bar I mentioned. It's grass bubble bar, and it's described as the fresh green scent of this bubble bar is like, I can't read my own writing. Oh, the fresh green scent of this bubble bar is like cloud gazing in a sunlit meadow. So again, we've got more meadow imagery, which I love. Sandalwood keeps you grounded, while bergamot and neroli brighten your day with their warm citrusy notes. Sounds wonderful. We've got sodium bicarbonate, cream of tartar, sodium lauryl sulfate, laurel bentane, cornstarch, perfume, bergamot oil, neroli oil, sandalwood oil, and some other bits and bobs, and candy daisies. So I was right when I was writing my musings there. It's the daisies are made out of candy. I assume they'll just dissolve in the bath water. Yeah, sounds wonderful. However, we've got grass shower gel available again now, and I got the rabbit bath bomb. I think was that, yeah, that was the celebrating the Lunar New Year. I've still not used that, so I don't need any more grass scented products at the minute. So whilst the imagery and everything and the product itself sounds fantastic, I didn't vote for this just because, yeah, I'd rather have something different. And next up was the shower gel. Now, this is called Don't Rain on My Parade, which definitely rings a bell. I'm sure I've heard of Don't Rain on My Parade shower gel. I don't know if I've sniffed it in the past or not sure, but it says, blast the rain clouds away with freshly squeezed blueberry juice and the creamy sweet floral blend of vanilla pod and violet leaf infusions. In this we have sodium lauryl sulfate, sodium cocoa amphocetate, glycerin, water, sweet violet leaf infusion, vanilla pod infusion, laurel bentane, fresh blueberry juice, cassie absolute, sandalwood oil, violet leaf absolute, vetiver oil, vanilla absolute, ylang ylang, some other bits of bobs again. Yeah, so I voted for this. I'm intrigued. I nearly didn't vote for this one actually, which would be, I think, the first time I've ever not voted for a shower gel, because I think it's a bit of a gamble, but I'm intrigued for sure. It sounds like it might be a bit of a Marmite smell for me, because it's fruity and sweet, but it does have the violet leaf in, which isn't always my favourite. Yeah, I don't know which way this is going to go. There's quite a mix of floral and fruity and earthier and some sweet scents as well. It's a real mix, but it does ring a bell. I'm sure people like this. I'm sure I've heard people speak about this before. So yeah, I voted for this. It sounds intriguing. And next up, This is the pink mystery item that I wasn't sure about, and it is Superworld Unknown Solid Perfume, which I was quite pleased to see. Superworld Unknown I have had in solid perfume form before, and I've had the a mini vial. I mentioned before I got one of those sets. I think I've had a couple of the sets, and in one of them mini vial of Superworld Unknown perfume, and I really like it. So I'll read this description because I think it's quite spot on. It says, ride the roller coaster of this gourmand, I never know how to say that word, but gourmand crowd pleaser with cinnamon-esque cassia, candy floss and lemon sorbet notes. And in it we have jojoba oil, castor oil, candelia wax, perfume, limonene, lime oil, Sicilian lemon oil, cassia oil, neroli oil, rose absolute, sandalwood oil, cocoa absolute, benzoin, resinoid, and a bunch of other bits and bobs in there. I won't read the whole list. So yes, it is very citrusy and very sharp and sweet. This, I would describe it as, imagine yourself, say, at a fairground where they've got one of those candy floss machines, if you've ever been near, and they're actually making up the candy floss in front of you. So you've got that sweet, burnt, sugary, lovely smell. And imagine someone, for some reason, has a bunch of limes that they are chopping up and juicing right next to it. It's that really fresh, citrusy lime smell, really sharp, but with that sweet, sugary smell of the candy floss as well. It's wonderful. So describing it like a roller coaster, I think is about right. It does sort of make you think of sort of excitement and fairgrounds, and it's a beautiful smell. I would like to see it in liquid form. I think it is better as a liquid. I think you really get the hit of the perfume that way, but hopefully as a solid perfume it will still be good. When I had it, it was in the twist up, sort of like a lipstick bullet but a bit fatter, twist up form. Since they've put the solid perfumes in the I haven't got one, but similar to the lip gloss tubs, since they've got them in the little tubs, they're a bit like that, I've found that they're not as strong. Also, there's less product than there used to be in the twist up tubes. So I definitely voted for this because I love the fragrance. I am just hopeful that it is as strong as I remember it being. If we get it, I very much hope we get it. It's a lovely fragrance, and I'd be excited for other people to try it as well if you've not tried it yet. So yeah, that's another one I voted for. Last but not least, we've got Dr. Peppermint Shampoo Bar, and the description is, liven up your scalp and hang on to your hat with this stimulating and tingly fresh peppermint, spearmint and black pepper oil bar. And the ingredients are sodium cocoa sulfate, water, black pepper oil, peppermint oil, spearmint oil, ground black pepper, perfume and fresh mint. So the leaf was mint. So I was quite pleased for myself. I could identify what a mint leaf looks like just from the picture because I'm not very up on herbs and flowers and things. And I voted for this one as well. I was very excited to see a shampoo bar up for vote, and I very much hope that we get this. I think I'm most excited for the soap, because I love a bit of soap, the shampoo bar and the Superworld Unknown perfume in this box, especially the shampoo bar and the perfume. I think they're the best sort of value for money there if we have those in the box. It has made me question though what we're going to get in the upcoming box for April, which will be on its way shortly. I'm filming this as of, what's the date today? It's the 29th of March today. Fun story, my Fitbit was set to the 1st of April today. I have no idea how I did it. It must be doing an early April Fool's joke on me. But when I synced it this afternoon, after getting loads of active minutes doing the school run this morning, it then recorded that I'd done about 100 steps today. So I don't know what's happened to that data. I don't know if it's just been written off or whether it's just bumped up my future stats for the first. No idea what's gone wrong there, but that's a bit random. Anyway, that's a side note. So yeah, I have voted for everything apart from the grass bubble bar, which if we get, I'll only be disappointed because it will have meant we've missed out on something else, but in and of itself, that bubble bar does sound wonderful. So I will try to be chipper about it if that is what we get. And this box sounds fantastic. It's got a real mix. I think it's covering all of the scent families here. We've got floral, fruity, green, citrus, some a little bit spiciness, sweet and earthy. Yeah, a real mix of things. So we've got sweet and citrus with the Supernova Bath Bomb and the Superworld Unknown Perfume. Those will go really nice together, I think. We've got some green, earthy and floral notes in the Grass Bubble Bar and the Soap Sod Soap. And we've got some sweet, creamy and fruity notes in the Don't Rain on My Parade shower gel. And we have some green and kind of spicy, minty, fresh scent with the shampoo bar. Real mix here. Lovely to see. Now, when the vote came up last month for April's box, which is on its way soon, it was very much very green and earthy. So I was expecting, or what's the word? I was musing on what could be in the May's vote. And I was, before this came up, I was thinking maybe it'd be quite a fruity themed box, but it's a proper mix, I'd say. It's a proper mix of fruitiness and some sweetness, but also some green and earthy things and some fresh notes. And some creamy sweet. Yeah, it's a real mix, which is lovely to see. So who knows, maybe June. Can you believe it'll be June in a couple of months? That's mad. But maybe for June we'll have a fruity box or something else. I'm not sure. But yeah, the Dr. Peppermint Shampoo bar being in the box is making me think that perhaps we're not going to have a shampoo bar in April's box. As I remember musing after I did the vote last month for April's box, I was like, what could the surprise item be? I'm thinking maybe a perfume or a shampoo bar, because there's not been one in the boxes for quite a while. But considering they've put one up for vote for May, I don't know if they're going to put one as a surprise item, because having two in a row would seem kind of odd. But we've not had them in a while, so perhaps that's a possibility. Who knows? But yeah, it certainly got me wondering what could be a surprise item in the box that's on its way soon. Have I got anything more to cover? Let me have a look. I've been chewing gum throughout this whole video. I'm so sorry if that's been noticeable. Let's have a look. So we've got Soap Sod Soap, Nettle and Lavender, sounds lovely, voted for that. Supernova Bath Bomb, Champagne-y and Orangey and Zesty, yes please. Grass Bubble Bar, smells of the grass fragrance, which is, does smell quite grassy, got some sandalwood and some bergamot, some neroli. It's bright and lovely. Didn't vote for that, but don't mind if we get it. Don't Rain on My Parade shower gel, which sounds very intriguing. I'm not sure how I'm going to like that. You know, it's sweet and vanilla-y, but also violet-y, and it's got the blueberry notes in. Real mix of scents. Intrigued by that one, definitely. And Superworld Unknown Solid Perfume, voted for this. It's sweet and candy flossy and citrusy and lovely. And Dr. Peppermint Shampoo Bar, I voted for this, and it sounds minty and fresh and peppery, really stimulating for the scalp. If you like new shampoo bar, which I do, I imagine you'll like this. I'm very excited to try this one. New is one of my favourite shampoo bars just for how it feels on the scalp, and it's quite, yeah, it's a real pick-me-up. So yeah, I hope that makes it through the vote. So yes, again, I think this is the second month in a row where I voted for 5 of the 6 items. So yeah, they're really, I don't know if everyone feels the same way, possibly not, because I know everyone's got quite different preferences. But for me, definitely the next couple of boxes that are on their way to us, I'm very excited for, because whatever we get in the boxes, I'm going to be happy with. I'll be sad if we miss out on particular ones I'm very much looking forward to, but they're not going to, unless their surprise items are really pants, they're not going to miss here. I think I'm going to be happy with these boxes. Let me know what you were most excited to see or what you're most intrigued by. Like I say, it's a real mixed bag this month, but in a good way. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Do stay tuned. I will be uploading the unboxing of April's video as soon as I can get it and edit it and sort that for you. I'm sorry I've been away quite a few more days than I would have liked. My family have all been poorly, all 4 of us. It's been one person after another in this house for what seems like weeks now. I think it could well have been weeks now that one of us or all of us have been poorly at once. It's been a bit grim, but I said this before a couple months ago when I was filming videos. I was like, I'm sure we're on the other side of it now. It'll be fine. That'll be it for 2023. We're going to be healthy now. But I don't know if I jinx it by saying it, because we've just been perpetually ill since October, I think. So goodness knows. Fingers crossed that we stay healthy now, guys. The weather is warming up. It's sunny outside. The time is 6:26, so I need to get the kids ready for bed now. But yeah, the clocks have changed, which isn't fun because we lose an hour, but I can film a bit later in the evening now. So yeah, that's a good note. Anyway, I'm definitely waffling now. Thank you so much for watching. Do subscribe if you haven't already. And do click like if you liked it. Thank you so much. Bye everyone. Bye.
It's making me think of I've moved house.
Oh my goodness. Tangents. I cannot help but go off on tangents. I start a sentence and 5 more pop up in the midst of that first one. So